just spitting bars at the top of the megaphone, just going down the street. It was lit. Ended up in like Rick Ross's manager's house or something, bruv. We're in a fat yard. Look, a change of scenery thing, yeah. This is the Otis Jones show, the show where I get random topics picked by ChatGPT and I get to get drunk and chat shit about them. Same essence, different vibes. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, and the drinks are stronger. Alright, an Italian artist sold an invisible sculpture for $18,000. It was literally just an empty space. He said it was in the mind of the creator. Listen, here's my problem, bruv. Italian Americans, yeah, see him in all the movies. Go through a lot of stuff. They've been put in ghettos. They've been discriminated against since they moved to the country. They just want to run their businesses and the police give them shit. The world's too harsh on them. But Italians from actual Italy, we let them get away with too much, bruv. How does that make sense? I remember at uni, bruv, there was this Italian kid who everyone hated, bruv. And he would say the most foul, racist shit. And everyone was just like, oh, he's Italian, he's from a different place. Fuck that, bro. But if a Jamaican says something homophobic, then it's peak. I'm not saying the Jamaican's right, I'm saying it shouldn't be an excuse, bruv. Keep it even. This Italian don, yeah, I was in co-op, bruv. I was behind him in the queue. Obviously, I was balling at the time. That's why I was in co-op. Can't lie, I worked at co-op at the time, so I got that discount. Anyway, we went to University of West England, UE, yeah? And then the big rivalries between UE and Bristol, bro. University of Bristol. This guy was in the queue just like, fucking all these gangs in England, they're so stupid. How are you gonna beef over postcodes? Like, it's fucking postcodes, mate. Like, you don't even own the building you are. Like, you pieces of scum and blah, blah, blah. Literally, next conversation, not even 2 minutes later, he was just like, yeah, and if I see someone from University of Bristol, I'm gonna fuck him up. And it's like, shut up, man. Selective violence. In 2021, a New Zealand city had to take down a public Christmas tree because locals kept climbing it on drunk nights out. Officials basically say it became a festive jungle gym. Now, these are a group of people I have to get behind. Kiwis. By the way, I love Italians. Don't just go out there beefing Italians, bruv. I can't lie, speaking of racism and how it's wrong, I was never good at climbing trees, bruv. All the man them used to take the piss out of me because I was scared of heights, bruv. You're meant to be scared of heights. Heights can kill you, blood. That's the thing, bro. The parents... Yo, what wrong with parents back in the day, bruv? The trees we were climbing, I know the exact tree, bro. I still go to that park sometimes. Obviously, it's the second topic of the day. I'm already trying to joke about being a nonce, bruv. Allow it. But my point is, it's the park by my parents' house, yeah. I'll roll through there now and I'll look at the tree. These trees are high, bruv. When we were kids, we're at the top of them things. Like, we fall off, we're dead. And we were just there, like, regs. You're meant to be scared of heights, man. You are. Certain shit you're meant to be scared of. Like, one of my brethren moved to Australia and he was just like, yeah, man, I was never scared of spiders until I moved to Australia. It's like, yeah, because you're meant to be scared of spiders in Australia. You can be busting a shit. One just bites your batty and you're deaded. Anyway, shout out to the Outback. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Oh, one day I'm gonna hit that note and it'll be on camera. In 2020, a Canadian man tried to cross the US border with a trunk full of KFC during lockdown when certain foods were restricted. He was caught and fined. I swear Canada were like more strict than America though. Wagwan. So they weren't allowed KFC in America. I suppose if they're going into like New York in that way, it was mad strict. Yo, here's the thing, bro. When me and Toby were in Florida, we were having the best time because we pulled up. We didn't even realize it was spring break and it was spring break and spring break was lit because we weren't rich, man, at the time, but we were moving rich. Because for those of you that don't know, all of them beach parties you see at spring break, they're all free, blood. And you can bring drinks. Well, you can't bring drinks, but obviously just pour out a little bit of the Sprite and fill it up with Ciroc because Diddy was cool back then. And it was lit because we had the whip, so we could like drive up to Fort Lauderdale, and then in Fort Lauderdale you'd see the cliche like spring break with all the colored glasses and all of that thing. But then you go to Miami Beach and it'll be all black people. You'll be catching wines. Fort Lauderdale was lit though because we ran into a bunch of New York brothers. Them man was so damn funny. We ended up taking over a golf buggy with the speakers on the top with the system. So we were just there like, it sounded like I was doing a drive-by. But no, we had the megaphone. We was wilding, boy. Just spitting bars at the top of the megaphone, just going down the street. It was lit. Ended up in like Rick Ross's manager's house or something, bruv. We're in a fat yard. Anyway, we were having the littest week. So our plan was first week, just party, you know what I mean? Get out our system. Then second week, we do like proper shit. Like we were gonna like drive up to Orlando. We met a brother in the barber shop who had a small plane, and we were gonna fly to Havana and back. We're gonna go Cuba for a day, and it was gonna be like $150 between us. It was lit. So as we planned all of this, lockdown hit immediately halfway through the holiday. Stuck in Miami, which sounds lit, but nothing was open, bro. And Miami opened up fully like 2 weeks later and was open the whole time. But we just happened to be there in that week. Shout out to gun control in Miami though. We didn't have ID or nothing. They were fully trying to sell us straps. Anyway, shout out to all my Miami defensive midfielders. Big up yourselves. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bless your mom.